Welcome everyone to episode 5 of the Circle of Experts. I'm so excited to be here. I'm your host, Dr. Melissa Tranquil, and today we are welcoming another special guest, and her name is Inyenye Idom. I got that right? Yes?
Yes, thank you so much,
Yes,
Melissa, for having
special
me.
welcome to you.
Thank you.
Yes, we're so glad to have you here. And before we begin, let me just get some housekeeping out of the way. I want to thank all of our viewers, and for those of you who have already subscribed, and for those of you who haven't, please do subscribe so that you can get our notifications of our new videos. I mean, our last video got 100 views, so people have been looking at it and have been inspired. And today, I'm so delighted to share with you Inyenye Idom, because what she's going to talk about is necessary for every entrepreneur to take note of. So welcome, Inyenye.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. All right. So the first question I want to start with is, what led you to the path of entrepreneurship? Share with our viewers.
Uh, and it's natural for me because I grew up in that environment. My parents both have businesses that they both were running, and enjoy seeing them juggling work life and business life and also taking care of the families. They are the source of the inspiration. And I also noticed that when I was growing up, I noticed that my parents were not missing any school activities or anything that we needed them to be there, just because they didn't have a permission from their boss or
Mm-hmm.
the owner of their work to be able to attend. So they were always available. So seeing how that helps them to work, make the money, care for the family, and still do what they love was the source of the inspiration.
Wow, and that's beautiful that you were privileged to experience that, because I don't think many persons are privileged to experience that.
That's true.
Yes, I mean, just yesterday I shared a post on LinkedIn, and it was to that effect that I was able to take the day off yesterday to celebrate my son's birthday, and still everything runs on autopilot, and it's really a rewarding experience.
Yeah, that's very true.
That's wonderful. So, since you've been an entrepreneur, I'm sure you have an inspiring story, because we all do. We all have our journey. Share with our viewers what you consider to be some of those values that are absolutely necessary for entrepreneurial success. And I'm so excited to hear what she has to say. I'm saying this to our viewers because she has come from a family of entrepreneurs. So really we look forward to your response.
Thank you. I think what everyone really needs to do to be successful is to have a vision. Vision is very important. When you are clear on what you want to achieve in your life, it kind of direct your career paths very well. And when opportunity come for you to either get a good job or run a business of your own, you know that what you're gonna do would align with your vision. Like me, a little bit backgrounds. I have background in graphic designs and I work in the marketing company for about 10 years. But when I started raising my own family, I find out that there was a need for me to be around them. But I already have this great vision. Even while I was working, I was also doing what you would call side hustles of some kind.
Yes.
So I have the vision of having a business and also having a career path that leads nicely to where I wanted to be. So clear vision is number one thing that will direct you to your right goals. The
Mm-hmm.
second thing that everyone will need to be successful in their joining is to have the right network. You need people around you, and you want to make friends with positive people that would influence your lives. And these positive people have to be people that you are choosing that align with your values. So
Mm-hmm.
network is very, very important. Then another thing is you have to have a clear boundaries. In the joining of life, you come across so many things that either encourage you or discourage you from the path you want to go. So if you have a clear boundaries on what you would accept and what you wouldn't accept, then you're already on your way to being successful.
Wow, that's powerful. Having an aligned vision, the right network, and clear boundaries. That's really, really powerful. And so you work with websites. And what would you say are some of the key factors that people need to consider in order to convert more website visitors into customers?
Number one thing that I see many people need is a desire to have more clients. Because if you are in a capacity that you don't have the time or the resources to be able to deliver when you get the clients, it become a little bit not nice for the people who has come to your website and see what they like and they want to work with you. So number one thing is the desire. You need to have the capacity to deliver wow experience. In that way, you are already taking that first step. Then if you got the desire, the next thing is to know who are the people that you want to serve. Who are your ideal clients? Where are they in their joining? Are they searching for the solution to their problem? Are they not aware that they even have a problem? Are they at the buying phase? Are they ready to pay the money, or they put in the time to get that right? And most importantly, you need a wow website in order to convert more visitors to clients.
Wow, you shared so much there, Inyene. The desire to have more clients, the capacity to deliver wow website, and who are your ideal clients. Would you mind sharing with our viewers some of the things? How can they go about your advice in terms of how they can go about knowing the ideal client? Because I'm sure that is something that you work through with your clients.
Yes. So how do you know your ideal clients? Based to know what is it that you are offering. So you could know your ideal client from two ways. One, from your personal experience. You have passed through a joining in life that leads you to transformation. And you know that many people out there are having the same struggles and you want to help them. Or you have a skill set that you know it can touch lives, it can help other businesses to strive, and you want to bring that skill set into your business. So first and foremost, I advise everyone who are struggling to know their ideal client to do self-assessment. Assess yourself. What is that personality you have? What is that skill set you have? And what is that problem that you are solving? What's that pain point? And how are you packaging this pain point that is in a way that is payable? Because we know that everybody can Google anything, but the transformation that comes from you to your client is unique to you and the way you do it. So sitting down to do this assessment really helps you to know what is the pain point, what is the solution, and where are they right now in order to get to know you.
Wow, that's really deep. And it's absolutely necessary. You can't run a business if you don't take the time out to know your ideal client and take the time out to understand yourself, like you said, to perform that self-assessment and find your own unique selling proposition, because that's what will make persons choose you over your competitor.
Or even over Google.
Exactly. Even over Google. That's a great point, right? So for your clients, what are some of the typical, the common problems that you solve for your clients?
Some of my clients already have a website, and they call it a website because they were told they need one. So they are starting a business and we told everybody need a website, you need a website, and boom, they got one. And now they are in this phase thinking, now I got a website, so what next? I don't get any inquiry from my website. I don't even know if my website is working. What does it supposed to do for me? I got a website, but so what? They are in that phase of so what in their life.
Yes.
And they really want more from their website. And what they want more is that they have a specific goals in their business. They are marketing their business. They want results. So they want their website to generate leads, whatever that look like for them. It could be they want them to join their Facebook group, more people to join their Facebook group. It could also be they want more people to subscribe to their newsletters or freebies or their YouTube channels. It could also be they want people to buy on their website, but they are not getting that conversion they are looking for. So they come to me with the idea that I want to rework on my website, but this time around, not just to build a pretty website, but to have a functional website that helps me get more clients. And that's where I come in the table. So first and foremost, we work on the strategy phase of it to try to understand what is it that success look like for you and be able to create a strategy and come up with design element that suit your target audience. As I always tell all my clients, your website is more of your clients and less of you.
I love that. I really love that. I think I take that down so I can share that in the post when I'm sharing this video. More of your clients and less of you. You know, I love how you said the important thing is having a functional website that helps you to get more clients. Because I mean, on what you say there is so relative. When I started, it was the same principle. You need a website. That's why I started, you know, and I paid for a website and tried to create a website. But now you're at a point where, so what? What do you do next? And you really, what the website is supposed to do is to bring in those leads for you, and you have to have it in a way where it converts those leads. So a functional website is
Yes.
absolutely important.
Yes, and also most times you find out that business owner think about lead generation after the website has been launched, which supposed not to be so. It's supposed to be the other way around. You need to really know who are your ideal clients. What does that conversion process look like for your business? Because it just has to be unique before the website is now designed and built. Not design the website and building it and now like, where is the lead?
You see, and what you say is so important, because unfortunately we don't have many persons saying that. And that's what should be out there. What should be out there is, rather than rushing to create a website, these are the things that you need to consider first and foremost, so that you can get it right from the start.
Yes.
Right. You know, I read your LinkedIn summary and it said that you help people to create wow websites. I really love that terminology. Tell our viewers some more about that.
Thank you. So the idea of a wow website come from a client who reached out to me and like, Ian, I want a wow website. Can you help me do that? So I now asked the lady, what does a wow website look like for you? And she go, I want a website that do more than look pretty or sit on the internet. But I don't know how I'm gonna do that, make that work. What can you bring to the table to make my website not just to look pretty, but to be wow? So we come up with this concept that a wow website has to have 5 factors, which is called life. The L stand for the look of the website. How does it look? The look is very important. So we sit down to define unique look of the website, how it will look. And the I stand for interaction, which will come in with the communication that you're putting across to your website visitors. What is that message? What is that tone? What is that style that is going to resonate with your ideal client? So we personalize that for that unique business. And the F stand for the functionality.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I want to put this across there to everybody. You don't need all the things that the website can do. You only need all that you need in your business to help you have a functional website. So you may think of plugins, you may think of add-on, you may think of all sorts of technology. But what do you really need has to be unique to your ideal client and to the type of services you offer. And then the E stand for easy to navigate. So a website got to be easy to use by you, the business owner, and by your website visitors. So the terminology around wow website factors got to do with life, LIFE.
Wow, that's smooth. I really love that concept, and it captures everything that you need in order to get that website working for you in the way that it should.
Yes.
I mean, what prompted, what inspired you to come up with that? I know you shared your client's story, but what inspired you to come up with the concept of life? And you know, the acronym is so pertinent.
I love joy. I love everything that makes people happy. And I feel that whatever you do should give you that joy. Whether you are trying to bring a website that will do marketing work for you, or you're trying to create a career you love, or trying to follow the business path you love, it should bring you joy. After doing research and find out that there are over about 2 billion websites on the internet, the research have shown that very few business owners actually use their website. So you'll find this business owner that goes about our business marketing, and at no point did you see the website come in to play a role. And this business owner have invested so much on their website. And I felt that we could do more. We, the web designers in my industry, could do more to educate business owners to know that there is a big difference between having a website and having a business website. So a business website is completely different. So I work specifically with business owners who want a website that brings them joy, a website that gives them a life they want. That's where the idea of life comes in, the life you want to live. Your website should fit in nicely with your brand and give you that opportunity to reach out to the world, reach out to as many people as you can through the use of the internet, and bring in a lot of people into your world and live the life that you deserve.
That's beautiful. Really, it's beautiful. I love it. And I can say to all viewers, I have used Inyeni's services and she knows her stuff. I have some changes to make on my website, but at the moment, I updated my website to, I think, WordPress 5.5. and it's apparently is not compatible with my theme, so I can't even customize my website. So at the moment, I'm waiting to see if the theme developer will send me an update so I can make those changes that she recommended, but she knows her stuff, and it's really, really important. I love how you put it. You want a website that brings you joy. You want a website that also brings you the life you want. And it's really, it's two things that you need to differentiate, as Ian says, a website, having just a website, or having a business website. And ideally, as entrepreneurs, if you're watching this video, if you're watching this interview, as entrepreneurs or small business owners, a coach, consultant, whatever you call yourself, then it is time to really have a deep think about your website and see working for you. Yeah. Any thoughts, Inyeni?
That is very, very important, because sometimes when people are looking for a website, they don't really know what they want, and that is completely okay. It's not your fault. You don't need to know what type of website you are looking for. I tell clients that all the time. You don't need to know what type of website you're looking, but you need to have a kind of an open mind to be informed about what is obtainable, what is physically possible in your business. You want more clients, but there are steps in the process.
That's right.
And I want to give this tip out there. You need to spend more time in planning for your website than rushing to which platform to build. We see adverts all the time on our screen. You want a website? Easy. Log into this, drag this, drop this, and boom, you got a website. Yeah, you'll get a website, but you wouldn't get a functional website.
And it makes sense what you're saying. It's necessary to have that functional website, because at the end of the day, you're paying for the website, so you need to be getting something out of it. So it's really important to get that functional website that brings you business, that brings you your ideal clients, and then you can get paid doing what you love.
Yes, and then live the life you want. All that would happen if you have a functional website that gives you the wow factor.
That's right. Beautiful, Inyeni. Very, very, very beautiful. So I want you to share with our listeners, if I were to ask you to leave us with our top millionaire advice for business success. I ask all of our interviewees this question. What would be your top advice?
Define your number one top advice will be define success in your own terms. Stop comparing your success with someone else. It doesn't help. It saps your energy. I know it's easy to say than to do it, but I would like to tell all the viewers, please take time, reflect on what does that success look like for you. What is that number in terms of the money you want, or the time you need, the freedom you want, the flexibility of doing what you love? What is that success for you? And how can your website helps you to achieve that success? You need to sit down and get clarity on that. And then you need to set yourself a specific goals. What is that goals? At what point in your life, or at what point in what you're doing in your cycle is going to lead you to that success? And break down these goals into specific goals that you want your website to do. Again, your website is like a staff you have in your company. You got to have a job role. If not, so it's going to get bored really quick. Website do get bored. Yeah. Because I understand the language of website. I do get to a website and the website tells me, you know what, I'm bored here. I'm doing nothing. And my owner is not taking care of me. So you need to have a specific goals and help your website to help you achieve that goals. And also, you need to raise up your hand and ask for help if you are stuck. Don't navigate this alone. It could be very mentally overwhelming to try to do every bit of everything by yourself. Ask for help. Have the right network of people around you. Tell them how you feel. Look for the right support when you need it. And the going is not going to be easy, but keep going. You are closer to your goal than you think.
That's lovely. Very concise and to the point. And I just want to reiterate for our viewers what Inyeni just said in terms of her top millionaire advice. And defining success in your own terms is so critical. And, I would like to think, I know this is a bit of a generalization here, but from my interaction with persons and on social media, I think that many persons fall into that trap of following other people's dreams, or they're comparing themselves with others, and they're defining their goals and they're defining their success based on that. And because of that, you find yourself always changing things in your business. Okay, you're going to try this and you're going to try that, and you fall for the shiny object syndrome, and you never really get to that place where you're living the life that you really want to live and on your own terms.
Yes, that's absolutely very important. The first step is your success, because your success drives your joy, and your joy gives you the life you want.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all you really, that is the main goal of everything. After all the numbers have been taken, you want what you do to give you joy. When you do that, you find yourself being in a place where mentally you are healthy, physically you are healthy, and you create a better legacy for everyone.
That's right. That's right. And I love the last point that you made about asking for help. This is one of the things that we as entrepreneurs, we need to do more of. We need to ask for help when we need help. It's not a sign of weakness.
Yeah.
And additionally too, we have to be confident to pay for the services when we need to pay for those services, because that's the only way we can get ahead in our business.
Absolutely. Yeah. We do need that.
Yes. I mean, I'm really, really grateful that you're here, Inyini, and that you're sharing such valuable tips for our listeners. And I want to encourage our listeners, if you're a coach, you're a consultant, you're an entrepreneur, a small business owner, and you have a website, then it's time to perform your own assessment and determine, is this website functional, as Inyini has just shared? Is it functional, and is it working for me, for my life, and for my business?
Absolutely. Everyone needs to do that from time to time.
Yes. Now, you do have a free offer that you would like to share with our viewers. I think it's your WOW checklist.
Yes, WOW website checklist, the ultimate WOW website checklist. So if you are at that point, like, I want a WOW website, but what's that? What do I need to know about it? What is that things button that I need to know about the WOW factors in a website? So I have a free checklist I call the Ultimate WOW Website Checklist. It gives you an idea of what you need on your website in order to create what you want. So it's a free copy, so you sign up to have access to it. And I will also put my details to my social media. I would like to connect with everyone on LinkedIn. Send me a LinkedIn connection, drop me a message, and I will be more than happy to help everyone who are looking for help, especially if you want a website that turns visitors to clients.
That's right. That's right. So I want to reiterate for our listeners, you can get a free copy of the Ultimate WOW website checklist. The link is below this video. It's https://bit.ly/3D04XAM. But I'm going to put the link, of course, below this video, so you can click on it directly and opt in and get your Ultimate WOW website checklist. If you want to connect with Inyini, you can do so on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and of course via her website. So, and before you go, any last words that you would like to share with our listeners?
Yes, I know that one thing about website is that it's something that makes people feel a little bit, it could make you feel overwhelming hearing all the things that you need to do. But I want to reassure everybody it's not as deep as you think. This is so easy. This is fun thing, okay? So if you have listened to this video and you find some of the things that I said that resonate with you, I would love to connect with you. So you drop me a message in any of those my social media links, and I would love to talk to everybody. If you're also struggling with your website and you feel you're in that phase where you are happy to outsource it or look for help, feel free to reach out. And the last things I want to give to everybody is, before you build your website, please spend a little bit of time and plan for it. And make your website to be more of your ideal clients and less of you.
Thank you so much, Inyini. It was indeed a pleasure having you, Inyini, and you shared such vital information with our listeners. And I want to encourage you, if you want to connect with Inyini, do so right now.
Thank you for having me. Please subscribe to our channels and give us a thumb up if you like to see more of this kind of video. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.